Sorry about that. I had a call come in, so I had to take that. Yeah, so I was just talking about business in general, and as you hopefully get better and your business grows, you put people in positions, set expectation, monitor, follow up, and let them do what you hired them for. Don't micromanage, and that was a problem I've had for years, where I like to micromanage, and I'm trying to pull back and not micromanage as much. I like all the boxes here. That's one of my jobs today. I got to get rid of a lot of boxes. Anyway, so that does make it seem boring, but the boring part about it is that, especially in the investment office, we processed and started probably $2 million worth of rollovers this week that I wasn't expecting. That we had appointments for, but the notes on the appointment didn't say anything about consolidation or rollovers or anything like that, and it happened. So while I was warning, it was actually a great week. I finished the month up in January with a little bit over $9 million of new money coming in January. February's been a little bit slower. With these new rollovers coming in, I'm probably at about $4 million, and it's Valentine's Day, so halfway in the month. So we'll see what happens. The spa, January's kind of it's not a slower month. Obviously, the Christmas time makes it selling gift cards and things like that. So I think we did somewhere just shy below 40,000 for the month at the spa. Couple big things happening on these other businesses that are more online type of businesses. So I made the decision to close or stop Healthy Strips, which is the oral dissolvable sleep strip. We just weren't getting traction on social. I was having some issues with the manufacturer. He wasn't getting back to me as quickly. We had some questions. We were trying to design a box and all that stuff. I just wasn't getting any feedback from him and any communication. So I decided to just we weren't getting traction, so I just closed it. It's no big deal. Spent some money, obviously, on socials and advertising and actually paying people to start that process. So it's lost some cost, but it's okay. I mean, you got to do that. The other one is I made a decision on Men's Youth Shop to do the same. I've got inventory. We just we weren't getting traction, and it's a low dollar product. At some point, you have to start thinking about the value of your time. Is this ever going to be big enough that's going to make it worth your while? And it was basically the least cost product on Men's Youth Shop, I think around $30 for a box for a product. So you'd have to sell thousands of those a month to really make it profitable enough. I've built enough businesses that I know that we got to make some money, and I had high hopes for it. It just wasn't getting off the ground. I was going to have to spend a ton of money on advertising to just draw in some sales, and to me it just wasn't going to happen. So I decided to close down Healthy Strips, close down Men's Youth Shop, and we're focusing on Performance on Fire. We're putting all our resources back on Performance on Fire, more of a business consulting type of apparatus. So that's kind of refocused, and we built out some things, and we're doing that. So yeah, I think that's getting ready for my golf trip. I was at a simulator. I went to a golf simulator I'm a member at. Last night I got I talked about last week. I got some new clubs, so I was hitting those. That went actually better than I expected. Not a big fan of simulators, but it is what I can in the Midwest in the winter. That's all you can do. So I'm trying to keep my swing up before I head to Biloxi here in a week tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. I got several appointments coming up next week in the investment office, but I also have to work with the staff because I'll be gone for a week, so we got to make sure everybody's aligned on try to do. If I'm not in an appointment where I'm face to face with somebody, I try to get back to everyone as quick as possible. I think that's just respectful, and I think that's what their expectation, and that I show to them that that they're important. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got this week. Not a lot. We're middle of the month. Investment office about halfway to our goal for the month. I never really know at the spa. I know I think we're getting close to $10,000 worth of Valentine Day gift cards that we've got going right now. So that's 8 to 10, somewhere in that range. So that's really good. I think my spend on that for advertising was somewhere in the three to 3,500. I think I expanded the ad spend by 500. We do mainly Facebook, maybe some Instagram with our ads. So that's worked out well. New members, we're growing. We got new members coming in, so that's good. March, we're heading to a one-day kind of a presentation at the Lux corporate office in St. Louis. So I'm taking my manager and my assistant manager. So that'll be a good fun day. Spend some time with them and give them some high-level training. But I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Workout-wise for the week, I think I was at 12 or 13 miles on the treadmill this past week, but I got a 10-miler tomorrow. So my wife's running 20. I told her I'd run 10 with her, so I'm going to run 10 tomorrow. And of course, this morning I did the rowing, the 20 minutes on the rower, 20 minutes on the Airdyne. Great workout. Low impact, good calorie burns. It's good full body. So I love those type of workouts. I'm actually going to start integrating probably a second workout a few times a week, where probably in the evening where I'm going to do more CrossFit workouts. Either it's going to be cleans, snatches, shoulder to overhead, probably some kettlebell work, wall balls, things like that. So that's coming down the pike here in the next. Weather's really good right now. It's supposed to be about 55 to 60 today. It's going to be about the same temperature tomorrow, but sunny. So it'll be good weather for the run tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. We just this morning scheduled a vacation in September at a new resort in Punta Cana. So far we have, I think, 9 people going. I've got another feeler out for another couple. It's kind of not in our normal friend group that I'm trying to bring in, so we'll see how that works. That's going to be in September, so it's looking good. So yeah, that's all we got. And I think, last weekend, I went ahead and scheduled and signed us up for the half marathon in New York City at Central Park. The first part in December, like December 12th or something like that. So we've got at least 2. I've got 2 half marathons, another 10K on the schedule right now. So we're looking for some other races to see if we get anything else done there. But that's basically it. All right, thanks guys. All right, see you next week.